I watched a YouTube video of this doctor telling this amazing story about how she reversed her MS, multiple sclerosis. Now, I was very interested in the story because my father died from MS. It's a progressive, horrible disease, and she told of reversing it by going on a paleo diet. And she was in a wheelchair, and she was able to get out of her wheelchair and resume her life. So I was very skeptical, and we all should be, because doctors like McDougall and Furman and Dr. Goldner, they've all explained that animal protein is what triggers these autoimmune attacks. And MS is an autoimmune disease. So how can she still eat animal protein? She got rid of processed foods and sugar and grains. She stopped eating dairy, but still. Recently, Dr. Goldner had a live Q&A on her channel on YouTube, and it's called Goodbye Lupus if you want to check it out. And she reverses MS for her patients all the time. And she spoke about a doctor who was in a wheelchair, got out of her wheelchair. She gives presentations. She has a diet program on how she reversed MS, multiple sclerosis, with omitting dairy and processed foods. It sounds like Dr. Terry Wahls, doesn't it? There's no one else that I could find. I did searches on the internet and I couldn't find anyone else except for her. So, but Dr. Goldner did not mention this doctor's name. She's protecting this person's name. And her identity, I presume. And so Dr. Goldner asked this doctor, who said that, oh, you know, I'm out of my wheelchair and I can stand for about an hour and a half. Wait, I thought she said she reversed MS, multiple sclerosis. If she's exhausted and she could only do a presentation for an hour and a half, that's not reversal. So Dr. Goldner asked this particular doctor, who she did not name, have you tried omitting the animal proteins to see if you would get better and get complete reversal? And this doctor said no. So I looked online, and Dr. Terry Wahls is on a low dose nerve pain reduction medication that many patients with MS take. So she is on medication. If you are on medication for a condition, you did not reverse that condition. So it's just really, really frustrating that there are so many people out there pushing their programs and saying, this will reverse X or Y and you're gonna get better. And people might get better. So if you are on a paleo or ketogenic diet and you remove the dairy and the processed foods and the sugar, and maybe if you had celiac and you remove grains, so yeah, you're gonna get better. But that doesn't mean it's a great diet. It means it's a better diet. It doesn't mean it's a healthy diet. It means it's a healthier diet. So when you go to garbage to less garbage, you're gonna feel better. So it's just really frustrating that people would just go for the diet that appeals to them the most. I mean, who doesn't want a diet where you can eat ribs and pork chops and burgers? Yum, right? Instead of a salad and fruit and beans. They're gonna choose the one that sounds tastier. But the one that sounds tastier is not the healthier one. It's not going to reverse diabetes or heart disease. Yeah, it might make you feel better and you're gonna be happier when you eat it, but you're still gonna get sicker. And it's just, people will do whatever's best for them financially, not even necessarily for their health. Dr. Atkins' diet. Do you remember him? Super famous. That's the high meat, low carb diet. He died from heart disease and he was obese. And people still think that diet's great. Yikes. I mean, Google it yourself. Look it up. So, animal protein is not healthy. There's no animal protein that's healthy. Your fruits and your veggies, that's healthy. That's the bottom line. I mean, try whatever diet that you want, but keep in mind that people lie, doctors lie. It's all about greed and money. Just think, if somebody was promoting a particular diet and they decided to come clean, they would be ostracized, they might be sued, people will hate that person. So you can imagine why somebody would lie. They want the power, they want the fame, they want the money. So just keep that in mind, to always be skeptical. Try whatever diet that you want, but be honest with yourself and look at those labs. And if the labs aren't changing and your symptoms aren't going away, that diet is not helpful. Let me know if you have any questions.